Alrighty, hello, everybody. We are finishing up what we started earlier today. My name is Micho. This is Assassin's Creed. You probably can't hear the game audio. I forgot to take my headset off. But there we go. We're looking into Yasuke's past. And we gotta go talk to Luis Frios. He's somewhere over here in Yamato. There's another quest here. Fire pattern since we're here. Let's see what they want.
Hello. Yasuke, former samurai to Lord Nobunaga. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
You know me.
I am Ota Gyuichi. I was a warrior like you, but now I spill more ink than blood.
You are the one they called Lord Nobunaga's scribe.
My notes are but a diary. Little more than that. But still, I could not resist chronicling the great deeds of our days. I saw you with Lord Nobunaga. You have been witness to some significant events. I am envious.
We will not see a man like Lord Nobunaga again.
No. We must remember who he was and his place in the world. That is why I need Kamo.
Come on. I am not familiar with them.
They are crests that the samurai, daimyo, clans, and even some iki use to represent themselves. I am curious to learn if having a collection of Kamo will help me see how they all connect. Something to bring some order to my notes and diaries.
Why not approach the owners of crests directly? I am sure many will be honored to be included.
I prefer not to involve my subjects. Some may try to influence what I write, or claim it as their own.
I believe I have something for you.
Hashiba, a new clan name Lord Hideyoshi created, borrowing the Ha and the Shiba from generals he knew.
People can do that. Invent a new clan.
Some can. Lord Hideyoshi once served Lord Nobunaga, as his father served Nobunaga's father. Though Lord Hideyoshi rose much, much higher.
Now he will need to carry much more than sandals. Do you think the name Hashiba will ever rival that of Oda?
It would not surprise me if Lord Hideyoshi soon takes on yet another name to match his growing ambition. I am still in need of Kamon, if you have time to seek them out.
I will bet that chest contains a Kemon crest.
Nice, okay. I'm gonna break his doors. I'm gonna break his doors. I wanted to.
Did my eyes deceive me? Diogo, is that you, my friend?
I am called Yasuke now, Luis.
Right. It will take some time for me to get used to that. Time has robbed us of each other, my friend. I had hoped dearly that we would meet again.
I feel the same.
We did not talk much when we last met. Circumstances were difficult, so to speak. But look at you now, a samurai in your own right. I think this is your reality.
Much has happened since.
I will not tell you lies. Things have been trying since Lord Nobunaga's death. The realm is unbalanced, and no one knows from which direction the next army will come. But I have been keeping above ground. Oh, I have also been hearing rumor of an interesting duo. The shinobi and the samurai, causing no small chaos in this land.
After Lord Nobunaga's death, I have been running with a band of, allies, you could say. We are a varied mix, but we share ideals.
It is tragic how he left us, to put your trust in their own hands.
I will forever be indebted to Lord Nobunaga, he who honored me. At the very least, he found death the way he wanted to.
As much as we wish to be the masters of our fate, Christ has his own grand designs. Why have you come to me? I take your return to Kyoto as no coincidence.
I found a letter. I cannot fully understand it, so I was hoping you could tell me.
It is an oath to the Templar Order.
You know them?
See, I have heard of them when I was in Italy. The Pope and three great houses were involved. The House of Borgia was one of them. A prominent noble family. They caused a lot of turmoil in Rome. Their thirst for power nearly ruined the city. I was there before I worked with Valliano.
What happened to them?
Eradicated, mysteriously. They say a secret organization put an end to their conspiracies, but not much is known. This letter is addressed to Eduardo de Mel. Does this name mean anything to you?
He was a slaver. Someone who did not deserve the mercy of death.
What happened to him?
I ended his life.
Was he someone you knew?
He was someone from my past. Another demon.
It says here that someone called Kimura Kai is training a group of secret warriors at a school in Ki. They will serve someone called Nunokar.
Karo.
You know this name?
I worked for him. Before you and I met.
Ah, I remember when we pulled you out. That piece of wood you were drifting on was at the end of its life.
It is good that you found me, Luis. Let us leave it at that.
Even more fortunate for us. You were a great asset to Valliano. You've never painted a clear picture of how you were left floating in the open sea as you were.
I was on a ship with a few others. It was destroyed.
Well, safe to surmise that this Duarte de Mello and Nuno Caro
It's a long
are part of the
cutscene.
Templar Order.
Then I must find this Kimura Gay.
Talk to the Ronin. Okay. The Templar. Okay. Oh, he was a Templar. Okay, we'll worry about that later when we get down there. We're way up here right now. This is what I was wondering right here. What is this? Almost done with all the pirates. We got one more to do. Yes. What's this? Fight in the tournament. Animals. What is this? Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. We're gonna go explore over there. So we found a little bit of Yasuke's past. We'll continue playing as Yasuke. 11 minutes.
If death comes for me here, I am ready. Too many haystacks around here anyway.
Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. Yasuke swims a little bit faster than that one. Lake Secrets, sweet Getsu. Sugetsu. Leave me alone, man. You're fine. Restored. That's it? You can do it, Yasuke. Guess you can't do it. This is an alley thing. Alright, I guess we're switching to an alley then for this. Sorry, Yasuke. We need the grappler. Let me get this first. Seriously, not that bad of a picture. And we'll put our center screen. Picture of that. Investigate the roof and see what this thing tells us.
The treasures are not what we originally assumed them to be. Not artifacts as we might define them. Something else, maybe.
Sanctum's going to love this. They gave you a small fortune based on the presumed power of some useless trinkets.
Power is subjective. Our enemies were willing to kill for these trinkets, willing to die for them.
So doesn't it-
And you think the Sanctum will buy the word of fanatics and savages?
The inner sanctum lacks perspective. They cannot see the world past their marbled walls and manicured topiaries. The inner sanctum will believe whatever I tell them.
Useless shits or not, they'll have your head for this. Unless you plan to feed them more lies.
I will feed them something better. Progress. We crushed the assassins and their Japanese counterparts, thanks to their devotion to whatever was in that box. These treasures are just as potent as any artifact, if not more so.
Symbols of Japan's virtues. At least what one of them said. Right before I claimed his tongue.
He believed it to his dying breath. They all did. As does another man under our thumb.
The Shogun and his bootlickers. The Shinbakufu.
He seeks to trade those treasures for the throne. A gilded cage in a Templar court. The Shinbakufu will sing to our melody. A perpetual cycle of discord with no end in sight.
Bloodshed. Great for business.
Think bigger, Duarte. Our commerce here in Japan is simply meant to oil the workings of a greater system. One we control. War, unrest, hunger. All functional institutions in their own right. All part of the same system. And it runs like a work of art.
And what of Oda Nobunaga? A stubborn son of a bitch, that one.
No, not stubbornness. His singular belief in unification is unyielding. Not to his enemies, and certainly not to us.
Then we got him. Kill his whole family.
His men will turn on him. One is already thinking it. All he requires is a simple nudge.
Why don't we kill the bastard ourselves? I have yet to claim the tongue of a daimyo.
It is how we have always done things. A pinch here, press there. The occasional promise written in honey and gold. The desire to shape one's own destiny is irresistible. If only they could.
A good speech, senor. Then I suppose the inner sanctum will be pleased with our progress.
Dear Duarte, we've only just started. And it will be nearly impossible to stop us. The people of this land fight for a destiny that no longer belongs to them. The deeper their divisions run, the sooner our plan comes to fruition. And when we are satisfied, we will finally give them the peace they seek.
These men and their machinations.
The guide.
How do you feel? Misery, falsehoods, oppression. All carefully tuned mechanisms of control. Yes, I see. Events that transpired centuries
I
before
believe
your
the
time.
guide is Desmond, but I'm not
And
sure.
yet, you feel the connection. You can identify the shape of your enemy. You recognize the cage they've built around you. You are beginning to understand. Now we're in Yasuke's fight. It is your fight as well. Your journey has helped me see the aberration more clearly. It is an incompatibility with Animus' ego. It is what drives you to fight, to hope she will find you, subdue you once more. I'm sorry. Your fight is one of many. You may meet an impasse, taste defeat, but you will not fail. What has come before, what has been, you understand now.
A little bit. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, tell me why that was more than 10 minutes. Lexi gets a data file. Access the vault. Okay, so we got date. We got date. Let's go look for some pirates. Why it's red.
How did this come to be? Did a god carve that arch? If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
That's a good question. Right there. Well, this didn't go as planned. But it's alright. Get up there, Nelly. And it's an outlaw. Hide.
They went down.
That's a lot of dead pirates. I should return to the port office.
We killed some pirates.
Nothing gets past me.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's where is it? Wakasa? People of Wakasha? Wakasa? They own all the way to over here. Damn. Fast traveling.
I can't get caught here. There are a lot fewer pirates troubling Wakasa now.
I am forever in your debt. Here, please take this reward.
Thank you, my dear friend.
Golden 2001. 1300 XP. Where is this? I'm gonna talk to him. For now, we're gonna return to our hideout. And, well, we're back to Naue. Now we'll do Yasuke again tomorrow. But, until then, it's your boy Micho. Signing off.